Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion.
Here is how the Foxes.
Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last four on the line.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
Is pivotal.
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. It's De Bruyne. Played out wide. Szoboszlai. Oh, red. Nice interception. Mohamed Salah. Liverpool going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late
shutter! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Diogo Jota actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alisson on ball by the goalkeeper. Could be danger here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Szoboszlai, and it's played forward. Digne. Oxford United yet to have an attempt on goal. Bellingham, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Konate. De Bruyne. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Szoboszlai. Out to the right. And here's Jota. Digne gently done. Bellingham. Robertson, and there's green grass ahead of him. Gakpo, he's got the shot away! Digne aim forwards, and it's De Bruyne. Now it's Rodrigo. Has a goal! Goal! Oxford! There is the breakthrough! Will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Number 9, Victor Gale-Keres.
And here's Jota. Jota knocks it out wide. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Diogo Jota. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Konate cuts it out. Jones. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodrigo. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. And here's Jota. Jota! Oblak herring after the ball here. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. Reflections on the first half. The U's happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Oxford United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Doucouré. Gyökeres. Bellingham. Bellingham played out to the left flank. Nice interception, well timed. Turns and goes back. And that has been clubbed away. Stones.
Oxford United making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Succumbs to the pressure. Moved on forwards. Rodrigo in acres of space out wide. Jones. Sergio, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it.
And a header! In for the pieces! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
And the fourth official
Time for a change in personnel.
Substitutions taking place.
Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Jones. Robertson is charging up on the overlap.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Great chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a Bellingham! And that was very necessary. Jones. Ball's played through. Jota providing an outlet on that flank. Ruben Dias gets it away.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Forward it goes. Bellingham. And that's a great hit! Another chance! It's in!
give up on anything.
Oxford United goal. After 85 minutes,
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Kevin De Bruyne. Number 5,
Digne
Jude Bellingham.
is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Number 8. Can we please...
And there goes the final whistle. Oxford United are looking more impressive with every step. It is very much a story of onwards and upwards. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off.
Four teams. We're down to the last four then, the penultimate round in this fine competition. The two teams ahead of us here have their eyes firmly fixed on the grand prize. They both believe it is within their compass. Having come this far, they're entitled to believe that. The competition has provided us with a lot of drama up to this point, and I'm sure there is plenty more to come before it reaches its ultimate climax. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Away from immediate danger. He could be in here. He's been picked out. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Corey. Digne. He's got space in the area. Gabriel shifted upfield. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
The pressing's intense, and it's Odegaard! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Zinchenko. Odegaard. Rice, no goals as yet. Odegaard knocks it out wide. Zinchenko. And here's Saka. Partey. And a shot! Missed by a fraction. Yasu makes the interception. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saliba. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Rodrigo. Well time, excellent interception. And here's Havertz. Could move up a gear here. Saliba. Saka. And here's Havertz. In by Saka. That has been knocked clear. Rodrigo, gently done. Zinchenko. Odegaard. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the counter is on. Partey forwards with intent. Odegaard. Saka. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Ruben Dias. Marquinhos. Bellingham. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Now it's Havertz. Saka. Half-time in the semi-final. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So, great lead! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 49 minutes is...
The Gunners can make their change now with a break in play.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Oxford United, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Gabriel Martinelli. Coming on to
Rice.
the pitch. Number 30.
Partey,
Raheem Sterling.
running strong and purposeful. He's played him through. Receives it in a good position here. The U's claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Kylian Mbappe.
Oxford United get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Havertz in acres of space out wide.
We've had a mobile phone handed in if you've
Well, that's well seen too.
Please make your way to
Now
reception.
looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's got it! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Oxford United goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Arsenal are making a change now. Punched away. De Bruyne takes control of it, and he's on the move. That's an excellent interception. Forward it goes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Mbappe. Corner.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Good reason for optimism here.
Number 7. Mikhail
Up to meet it! He will be livid with himself.
Number 19. Leandro Trossard.
Zinchenko. Rice. Aim forwards. Trossard. He's going to be disappointed with that. Odegaard. And here's Sterling. Zinchenko. Rice looking to run onto it. Sterling. Here's the cross. Ruben Diaz with the clearance. Oh, some tackle that. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17, Alexander Zinchenko.
Played out wide.
To be replaced.
Just beyond his reach. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. To play it into the box. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Always going over the top.
He has a livelier imagination than I thought. The angle just wasn't quite there.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ødegaard, oh, good spread. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
And we have substitutions taking place.
Gabriel Jesus. Plenty waiting in the middle. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. He can run onto that. Raya can claim that. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Rice. Partey. Moved on forwards. Sterling proves just a little bit too strong. That looks a good ball through. And he's away. Big Romani. Just about how many? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The U's making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness.
And the referee brings it to a close. Oxford United have played the perfect semi-final. A ruthless display which gives any potential opponent plenty to think about. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step. And one...
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. As you can see, the sound of supporter here in Gelora Bung Karno Stadium, Jakarta, Indonesia. Fantastic atmosphere and beautiful stadium. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Wins the duel this time. Calmly anticipates. That's a throw. Keeper has taken this big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Reinders actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now that's well seen too. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Indonesia draw first blood here,
and that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Foot in. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Back into the middle, and he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. Looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Nice touch, into the box. Saudi Arabia have it back and they can go again. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, it's played into the area, and that's been well dealt with. played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he finish? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Indonesia, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Indonesia carrying a one-goal lead. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good spread. Hit into the middle.
Saudi Arabia showing a little more urgency now. To be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
Cuts out the pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Number 7.
Pomhay.
Replaced by number 19.
He's played him through. Can he put it away? They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And he's done it. It's a goal. Thanks to number 18.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
This is promising. He's shifting through the gears here. So was it or wasn't it? Well, you be the judge, but he did look very, very willing to go down.
Well, it looked like a dive to me too. The theatrics were a poor attempt to convince.
And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Romani! Didn't believe it, just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nicely intercepted.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
All-time excellent interception. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
And we have substitutions taking place.
Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can he latch on to this?
The fourth official
That has been knocked clear.
minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's it. Indonesia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And so we stand for the anthems. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Forward it goes. Shomurodov. Clock. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Face to face with the keeper. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ragnar Oratman going. Clock. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Over to the left. Kusanov, who's short. Out for a throw. Oh, it's been flattened there. Ragnar Oratman going. That is a great pick out. Now that's well seen too.
Uzbekistan really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Played out wide. Calvin Verdonk. Oh, here's a chance! The keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Uzbekistan can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Clock wins the duel this time. Ole Romani. Foot in. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Reinders. Looks to clip it forward. He's played him through. Danger averted for now. ball by the goalkeeper. Clearly not happy with that. Kevin Dix. Calvin Verdonk. That has sent him sprawling. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Kusanov. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's played forward, back into the middle. Moved on forwards. Cleared without complication. Well, it is over the line. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistles for half-time. I mean, there's been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Indonesia head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight cage again. Well, the team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical. Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
It's a throw. Shomurodov. 8 forwards. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. The pass is intercepted.
I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out of play for a throw. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
And the substitutes are number 6 to be replaced by number 5. Can we please make some noise for our substitutes?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Get a throw in.
Moving targets to pick out in the box obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And still we await the first breakthrough. Shomurodov. Well played, that was danger. Played into space out wide. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a double substitution going on here.
Number 8. And the fourth official has advised that we have substitutions taking place.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Knocks it out wide. Delivers with whip.
Indonesia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And that has been clubbed away.
Uzbekistan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Always onto this.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, welcome everybody. You join us here for our coverage of what is set to be a truly exciting final. Formalities are underway, everybody is soaking up an energetic, highly charged atmosphere within the ground. The teams will be with us very shortly. We look forward, of course, to that special moment. In the meantime, we take in the feeling of excitement and euphoria ahead of what should be a really outstanding final.
Here is how Manchester United
Both teams, Jim,
are lining
eyeing
up.
the ultimate prize here. Unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves and you've heard it before, may the best team do. As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages.
And he has been fouled there. And it's Ericsson. Digne. Moved on forwards. Maguire. Great defending, strong and determined. He has found a way through. Mbappe.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Ericsson. Lindelof. Onana sends that a long way. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rodrigo, played in by Rodrigo. Maguire tries to clear. Crossed in again. Brilliantly cut out. Ericsson gently done. And back to the goalkeeper. He's found a way through. Bellingham. Manchester United have it back and they can go again. Shaw. Rodrigo in acres of space out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Doucouré. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. Digne. No goals as yet. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The Red Devils get it back again. Bellingham. Mbappe. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Oxford United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Well, they can break here. Just a goal. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! It's coming! It is coming, isn't it? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's played forward. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. And here's Højlund. Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. Aimed in towards towering header. That's offside. Yes, it is. Bellingham. And it's Digne. Clearly not happy with that. Mount.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. There's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Oxford United are in desperate need of some character and inspiration, and they need it now.
And we're already back underway here.
I think they've got to go out at the start of the...
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Is there, and he can pick it up. Bellingham. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ugarte. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Mount. Diogo Dalot. Time and again they are repelled. Doucouré, searching ball that into space. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe, forwards and with intent. And that is as far as they're going to go.
A reminder that the reserves are in action tomorrow. If you like,
Oh, he's found support out wide.
have a look at the club website or contact the ticket office for more information.
Now it's Rodrigo. Shaw, aim forwards.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ugarte. Bellingham. De Bruyne calmly anticipates. Diogo Dalot. Mount. And here's Bruno Fernandes. It's Fernandes! Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution.
So here comes the substitution.
Number 23, Luke Shaw.
Can he get onto this?
Number 13,
That has been cut short. De Ligt gets rid without sophistication. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes succumbs to the pressure. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Chance to finish. Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Onana, on ball by the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! Surely this time! So close to drawing level.
Rodrigo is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveller.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Ligt gets good distance on it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Back into the middle. Mbappe! Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, welcome everybody. You join us here for our coverage of what is set to be a truly exciting final. Formalities are underway. Everybody is soaking up an energetic, highly charged atmosphere within the ground. The teams will be with us very shortly. We look forward, of course, to that special moment. In the meantime, we take in the feeling of excitement and euphoria ahead of what should be a really outstanding final. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names hands on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep...
And De Bruyne! Denied by an instinctive save.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a little off target. Eriksson. Lindelof. De Ligt, laid out to the left flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mbappe. Mount. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mount. Mbappe. Gyökeres. Mount. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eriksson. Forward it goes. Højlund! Could be danger here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tries to get it clear. Chooses to go back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Eriksson! Fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It's coming! It is coming, isn't it? A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. The Red Devils, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Shaw is there, and he can get that clear. Can he finish? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Rodrigo. He's played him through. He is through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ugarte, gently done. Now it's Eriksson. Mount. Great defending, strong and determined. Maguire gets over and intercepts. Onana, long ball by the goalkeeper. Højlund. Moved on forwards. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And they win it back again. The keeper's got good distance on that. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find a route back.
We're promptly into the second 40. Great hit! The second half starts straight into life.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
That is good strength. It's Fernandes! Oh, bang on target.
Bruno Fernandes, well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Rodrigo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Wylam simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
United go into the lead.
Number 9.
Wylam. And it's Shaw.
Oxford United may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And that has sent him sprawling. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The youth faced with a real prospect of letting this slip.
Manchester United. Number 23. Luke Shaw.
As you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
Is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's played forward, done delicately. No luck with that dink over the top. That's the throw.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Great position here. Lindelof with a fine tackle. No foul, says the referee. That has been cut short. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Maguire. Ugarte forwards and with intent. Mount. That is a brilliant interception.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. not the best of headers.
Xerxes just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Decore. Digne. Mbappe. And here's Bellingham. Real chance! Maguire gets it clear. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Massive leap! And somehow he managed to miss it. Well, welcome everybody. You join us here for our coverage of what is set to be a truly exciting final. Formalities are underway, everybody is soaking up an energetic, highly charged atmosphere within the ground. The teams will be with us very shortly. We look forward, of course, to that special moment. In the meantime, we take in a feeling of excitement and euphoria ahead of what should be a really outstanding final. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name.
Tries a shot! Decore, looking here to chip it through. Well timed, excellent interception. De Ligt. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Rafael Leao. Bellingham has a goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Long ball looking to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rafael Leao! Split-second reaction.
Rafael Leao is offering a wry smile there.
Is there, and he can get that clear. Mount forwards and with intent. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Digne.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Laid back in. Now it's Mount. Mount. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Stones aim forwards. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. De Bruyne. Rodrigo. Clearly not happy with that. Shaw. De Ligt. Shaw. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Moved on forwards. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has been cut short. Ugarte. De Ligt, gently done. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ericsson. And it's played forward. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. And it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Well, with it being a final, caginess is to be expected. Each obviously wants it badly, but neither will.
And the shots! The Red Devils, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's Fernandes! Mighty close.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Højlund. And now the hit! Marquinhos.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Forward it goes. Mbappe is flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ugarte played through into space. Mount! De Bruyne. Doucouré shifted upfield. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's found some space. Mbappe has a shot! Mbappe!
Oxford United are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mbappe! That looks a cracking ball. Rodrigo! Great chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Rafael Leao certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Substitution.
So here comes the substitution.
Number 23. Luke Shaw.
Ericsson.
To be replaced by
And it's played forward.
number 13.
Diogo Dalot. That is lovely. Played in by Dalot.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Number 7. Mason Mount.
Short changes him with that
Number
pass.
20.
That's good running with the ball.
Dalot.
Ugarte. And he welcomes it in.
Onto the pitch. Number
Oh,
57.
shooting chance! It's in! And surely now, the result beyond doubt.
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in. Mazraoui gets into some space. Turns and goes back. Big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bruno Fernandes just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Hoyland. Oh, what a hit one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Now it's Rodrigo. Barkley. And it's Stones. Stones crosses it in.